This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everyone, this is Eric Jones with Colonial Life, and today we're going to talk about the benefits that you qualify for as employees of Bicandi Electric. And just a quick shout out to Tony and Allison. I know that they want to do the best for all their employees, and I've just each time I've met with them, it's just been very evident to me how much they care about their employees and really want to you know, give you guys the world if they could. So these are, of course, benefits that they're making sure that you guys have access to. And so I'm just going to run through them really quick. I'm not going to take up a whole lot of time. The whole idea here is to make sure that you have the information you need to make a decision. And so we'll just go through this pretty quickly here. So going, let's see here, next slide, just going down the list here. So who is Colonial Life? So Colonial Life actually pioneered worksite benefits over 80 years ago. We were the first ones in the field doing what we do. And so because of that, you don't see hardly any advertising, if any advertising at all about Colonial Life. You might see some with our competitors, but we don't, because we put all of our revenue back into making sure that benefits and prices are right for our customers, and that we have some of the best benefits in the industry. So you can see 10 to 30% lower cost than our competition with richer benefits. We are #1 in customer service and claims processing. That was by Newsweek just recently had posted that. Anyway, so this is who I am, Eric Jones. And so I'm just going to start off by saying that just free, we have a medical discount card that we provide to all the employees at no cost. This is actually a great card. I have a couple friends that save over $100 a month on prescription drugs with this thing. I've had some people tell me that actually one person recently about how if you're familiar with telemedicine, where you're able to call up a doctor and receive medical advice 24/7, even prescription. They're able to write up a prescription and send it to your pharmacy over the phone. So that way it saves you the cost of a visit. Well, I've heard of some people that use this for the pet telemedicine. So I didn't realize that was a big thing, but apparently you can do a pet telemedicine. And they've been using that, and no cost, and it saved them the cost of a visit to the veterinary hospital, and they were able to go and get what they needed. So it's a great card. Absolutely free. Colonial Life covers the cost on this just as a thank you for letting us come in and help you guys out with benefits. So the benefits that we offer are accident plans, short-term disability, cancer protection, dental insurance, and life insurance, to list some of them. So we're just going to go over those ones today. The accident plan, in my opinion, everybody needs an accident plan, just because accidents happen to everyone. And I can just tell you story after story. You can see here that the accident plan has a $50 wellness benefit, so you get $50 just for getting your wellness check done every year. It's on and off job coverage 24/7. So obviously while you're working hard. After work, you're playing hard. It offers $125 just for going in for any kind of accident. Doesn't matter what it is, just right off the bat, go and get it taken care of. We're going to take care of $125 that will be paid out. And all these benefits, just so you know, are paid out directly to the employee, not to a doctor, not to a hospital. So you guys receive those directly. It does have $40,000 accidental death life insurance, $1,000 hospital confinement, $250 per day after that. Anyway, I'm going to go over this here in more detail, just so you can see that's not everything that it offers, but just some main points there. Now, this is an example of somebody that was in the hospital because of a car accident, ended up breaking their femur, as you can see here, and you can see that they made just under $8,000 off of this plan. And so you can see that, everything just adds up. Here's that $125 just for going in to a doctor, and then of course it all just adds up after that. And then you have, so this is a list of a lot of the benefits. Again, it's not everything, but it's just something to so that you understand some of the more common things. So burns, up to $12,000 for a burn. Dislocations, you can see some examples there, from anywhere from $100 to $4,500 for dislocation, depending on if you need surgery or not. Eye injury, $300. Fracture, again, up to $6,000. You can again see some examples depending on whether or not you need surgery. let's see, laceration. Just as an example, I cut my hand open not too long ago, making a smoothie for my kids, and I have 6 kids, and so I was on the last cup, and apparently, you know, some blenders have that stem in the middle with the blade on it. Apparently, you're supposed to take that out before you pour. I'm not that smart, and so I was pouring the last cup. Stem starts to come out. I reach up and grab it. Went in, got it taken care of. They had to put in a couple stitches, so I got 125 bucks for going in. I got another 75 bucks on the laceration, and then over on the right hand side, you can see follow-up visit is 55 bucks. So I got $255 just for a couple stitches. So I was happy. I have a friend of mine that was going downhill on a bike, flipped off his bike, broke his wrist, ended up getting about $1,600. So again, it just matters what you have done, what you need done because of an accident is what it's going to pay out. And again, you can see down here at the bottom left, hospital admission 1,000, ICU 2,000, then 250 or 450 per day after that, respectively. You know, medical equipment, crutches, 100 bucks, back brace, 200 bucks. And then it does also have $40,000 accidental death life insurance. A lot of people like that. So I'm not going to go over everything here, but just know it's a very comprehensive for any kind of accident policy. It's awesome, especially if kids, if you're active, if your kids play sports, you know, camping, hiking, riding motorbikes, especially riding motorbikes. I can't tell you how many times we've had that. And anyway, so it's definitely something that I'd recommend there. Then you have your short-term disability. The short-term disability is like your paycheck protection plan. We all know about paycheck protection plans because of what the government did recently. And that's what this is. It's you know, your paycheck is your most valuable asset. That's how you get all other assets in life. And so what this does is if in the event that you can't work for a month or 3 months or 6 months, this will allow you to continue to receive in essence, a paycheck or some money coming in so that you're able to continue to pay your bills. So my question is, how many of you have enough money that if something were to happen to you and you can't work for a few months, do you have the money necessary to make sure that you're paying all your bills, your house payment, car payment, your groceries, childcare, you know, all that stuff? And if the answer to that is no, then this is definitely something that you need to make sure that you have in place, because this is going to help out to make sure that you don't get kicked out on the street, right? And make sure you're able to continue to pay your bills. And then, so this again just talks about it, what can cause a disability and so forth. So just make sure that you have some kind of safety net set up. You know, whether or not you have our plan doesn't matter. So, and then you have cancer insurance. Now, cancer plan, I will tell you, I mean, I just got 2 emails this week, no joke. I got 2 emails this week, both of them, people that, you know, one works for a company in Twin Falls and let me know that, hey, they're, you know, one of their guys just had was diagnosed with cancer. I got another text message from this guy that is there in Caldwell. He just got cancer and just super frustrated, and you know, as far as what was going on, trying to pay their bills and everything. And I'll tell you, the cancer plan, if you don't have a plan, get a plan, because 1 in 2 men, 1 in 3 women get cancer. You have to have a plan. You know, I'd love to go to Vegas and play those odds, right? You definitely do not want to play those odds with cancer. It's just, you know, 3 out of 4 families are affected by cancer, and you just need some kind of plan. And with our plan, there you go. It does have a $50 wellness benefit. It also comes with initial diagnosis, meaning that just for being told that you have cancer, we're going to pay you out, you know, 2,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 bucks right off the bat, depending on the level of coverage you go with. Multiple levels to choose from. Cancer is a leading cause of bankruptcy, so you just need to make sure that you have something in place. And I mean, I can tell you so many examples. We were in an RV center doing a similar presentation, and this guy comes up to us and says, hey, I want that cancer plan on me and my wife. And so we helped him out. 6 months later, she was diagnosed with cancer. Was told that she only had 6 months to live, ended up living about 1.5 years, but she had to quit her job. They had to travel down to Texas to see a specialist. All those travel costs, hotel stays, a lot of things aren't covered by insurance. In fact, up to 62% of the cost of cancer is not covered by insurance. It was a really tough ride for them. I know that the Bicandis also have their own story, and it's just something that you need to know. You know, we were talking to this guy afterwards, after his wife had passed away, and we said, hey, that's great that you had the cancer plan. We ended up paying out about $65,000, and he stopped us, looked us in the eye, and said, you don't understand. What that cancer plan meant for me and my wife was I was able to be with her for the last year and a half of her life, and I didn't have to work 10 hours a day to pay medical bills. So definitely something you want to have in place. Then you have dental. We have a great dental plan. You can see there are some examples, some levels, you know, on the left-hand side, level 1, level 4, and then it shows what each level covers, the policy, your max. So level 4, for example, is going to cover up to $2,000. It's going to cover 100% of your preventative services, 80% of basic, and 50% of major services. So basically 80% of anything to do with cavities, and then 50% of major, which is pretty normal. But the fact that it goes up to $2,000 is great. And then it also has a $400 rollover benefit. So you can roll over $400 every year and get that maximum up to $3,600 over 4 years. So that's something that a lot of people really like. And then you have the a vision writer as well. It's like, you know, I want to say, I think it's $3 more a paycheck, and it's just great to be able to, you know, if you do need glasses or need an exam or something, this just makes it so that it's affordable, easy to do, and it really covers quite a bit in terms of glasses and contacts. So there's that option. Then we have term life insurance. Now, everybody knows you need life insurance. It's just very few people are willing to go through all the hoops that are necessary in order to get it. Well, we take away most of those hoops. And so all that you're doing, you know, we just ask you a few questions. If you want up to $150,000, we do not require a blood draw or physical. So it's an easy process. We can do 10, 20, 30 years and very competitive rates. So there's that. Anyway, so if you're interested in learning more, if you want to sit down with me, give me a call and let me know. I think, let's see if I put yeah, there's my phone number, 208-412-1643, my email address. Send me an email or give me a call, send me a text. And we can set up a time to talk and to, you know, whatever benefits you're interested in, we can make sure that we answer your questions. So thanks for you know, sitting through this. I know it's never fun to listen to insurance, but you know, we're happy to help any way that we can. So thanks again, and I hope you guys all have a great day.